Hi, I'm Kay. Thank you so much for joining me for my big review for Leah 2 by Wille. This is a used piece. Every now and then I like to review pieces that I have worn for a while or that I bought secondhand, just so you see how they fare and what they look like after being used for a while, which I think is important to know. So let's start with the color, Sahara Beige Rooted. I love this color. I think it's a warm to maybe a little bit neutral leaning color. It's a medium blonde and light honey blonde blend with light golden blonde and a shaded root. Really well done. Looks really natural throughout the cap. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color, I think. Here's the color outside, so hopefully that gives you an idea of what this color looks like in the natural light outdoors. Indoors, I only have a ring light, but it's actually not on, so I only have natural light coming from the window. So hopefully that will give you a very good idea of this color. So let's talk about Leah 2. I was so excited when they brought out the Leah 2 because the original Leah didn't have really a lace front, only had a mini lace front, and it just didn't quite work. I think for most people that's why they brought out the Leah 2. So as I said, this is a used piece. This has been worn by a wig sister, then I bought it, and then I've worn it for a while myself as well. As far as I can tell, I don't think there have been any changes made to it. If you think it looks a bit shorter, I do have a long face and a long neck, so wigs look shorter on me than maybe on other people. Let's just have a look of Leah all the way around. It's pretty much all one length. There is some slight layering towards the end, but you have that blunt cut, which just makes this so cool and so popular as well. It just is a really universally liked style, and I think you can see why. So this one comes with this extended lace front and a mono part. So let's look at that lace front. Wille lace fronts are always really well done, I feel. You have the lighter pieces to the front, but you don't have that band effect. So it looks really natural. I do like this, that you have them interspersed with the darker roots. Really natural look. The mono part I think is really well done as well. I don't think you need to pluck this at all. Fit wise, now this is hard for me to tell because it has been worn previously by someone else whose circumference I don't know. Normally Wille wigs are petite average and therefore fit me really nicely. This one is big on me. But it could be because with time and with wearing a wig, the cap does stretch. And especially if the person who's worn it before me had a slightly bigger head than mine, they might have stretched it out a bit more. So I can't judge this based on how it would be straight out of the box. I can now only judge it after it has been worn for a while. So on me, it is big, so I have to have the adjusters on the tightest possible setting for my 21.5 inch circumference. So it just shows that this cap will stretch over time. Let's look at the cap construction. We have a mono part, which doesn't go all the way to the crown, but it is fairly wide, so you have a little bit of parting versatility. You have an extended lace front. You have velvet covered ear tabs with metal stays in them, open wefted cap, extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. A little bit of stretch in this cap, but not too much, and no permatease. Fibers. Now, these are heat-friendly fibers. I found with the other Leah I had and with this one that these fibers clump a little bit more than other ones I had. I don't know if you can see it, but there isn't really a swish here. I have washed this just yesterday and added some heat to it. And then I worn it for the day and added some heat again in the evening. And as you can see, there isn't really much of a, that swishy feel. These fibers are now a little bit almost like immobile. So that's been after using it for a few months. But I did find they are clump quite easily even straight out of the box, so you would have to heat treat it quite often. And otherwise, I think there is no unnatural shine here. I think they don't have that really natural movement anymore. Do I think it's worth still buying Leah 2? I think so. I still think it's a gorgeous piece. It's comfortable to wear. There is no permatease. It looks so natural. You just have to keep up with the fibers. You know, really make sure that you look after them. So density, as I said, there is no permatease here. It sits nice and flush to my head, which I think personally gives it a really natural look. And overall the density is low. You can easily tuck it behind your ear on both sides. Styling, heat-friendly fibers, so you can, if you want to straighten it out even more, you can add curls or waves to it, which is a really cute look on this one. I haven't tried it yet because I love how this looks. And once you add heat to your heat-friendly wigs and add a different curl pattern or whatever, that is what it will retain. It's not going to go back to its original form. So just to bear that in mind. So otherwise, I quite like to wear this off my face like this because of the lace front being so good. And then it also doesn't flop in the face as much. Really cute look. Or if you haven't got anything handy to clip it back, you can just put it behind your ear. So that is long enough to do so. And then you have no flopping in your face. It is just about long enough to clip it back into a small ponytail. I mean, it is a small ponytail, and you might have to put some clips in on the sides, because I do think over time these layers will fall out. Half up, half down, I don't think is long enough. It might be. You get this kind of very small ponytail there. And again, I think you would have to put in some clips on the side to keep that there. You can tuck it behind your ear both sides, which is cute. One side, which this is how I like to wear it. One side tucked. So I really hope you enjoyed this review of a used Leah 2 wig by Wille. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you haven't done so already, please follow me on Instagram and Facebook at KOS Wigs. Have a lovely, lovely day, and I hope I see you soon. Bye.